Welcome to It Only Takes a Minute, ESU's #1 information technology video series. I'm your host, Dakota Taylor. Since this is our first episode of 2021, we want to welcome you back to campus and hope that your spring semester is off to a great start. We'll begin by sharing a few updates that we've added to Hornet TV. Last year, we produced around 150 live events, videos, and other digital media, and we're looking to continue offering these great digital experiences in 2021. When you visit our Hornet TV website, you'll notice we've merged it with the live events site. It's still the one-stop shop for watching ESU live events, but now you'll also be able to watch recorded videos and events on demand. With this new design, we want to make sure you never miss an event, even if you can't be there live. And when we're not broadcasting live events, you can watch recorded broadcasts and check the latest news and events. This past December, we welcomed our newest team member, Jordan Davis. Jordan is a security analyst and is part of our information security team. Last week, I sat down with Jordan to learn more about her work at ESU and the importance of data privacy. Okay, thanks for talking with us today, Jordan. Why don't you go ahead and tell us how you came into the world of information security?
Well, with information security, I went to college at Flint Hills Technical University and got my associate's degree in network technology. And it was just something I learned and fell in love with. I didn't quite know if I wanted to do it forever, but I soon realized I really did because it's a lot of fun and you learn every day with it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's new possibilities always opening up in the world of information security. Has it been a challenge for you to join the team at Emporia State during the pandemic that we're facing?
Honestly, no. The team is awesome. They knew that there was already issues going on with this pandemic going on with coronavirus, and they're very open-minded. Within my first week of being here, one of my kids, their class for school, they said, oh, one of the students had corona, shut down the whole class. They had to do homeschooling. And I was like, oh no, I just got this job. And they were like, no, it's okay. We have remote. You can do it from home. And they made everything seamless for this.
Awesome. Yeah, it's the reach and the need for everybody's accommodations is very hard to get sometimes. And so that the university tries really hard for their employees to be able to do things like that. And so honestly, it's really awesome. The department's really great with the people you work with. What are some of the things that you've gotten to work with in your new role or even previous roles in information security?
I've been welcomed into the world of a lot of new technology that I didn't even know existed being here at Emporia State. I can't go into much detail on it, but I can say that the ability to look at email headers and to dive deep into these hackers, supposedly, like how did they get in? What IP address did they use? I have the equipment and the ability to trace all of that back now to put a stop to it or prevent it. And it's actually really awesome, the tools that we do have.
That's really cool. Yeah, you guys work really hard and some of the accomplishments you guys achieve. Last week was Data Privacy Day. Could you share and kind of remind our viewers what data privacy is and how it can be applied to ESU?
Absolutely. Data Privacy Day is an international event. It occurs every year on January 28th. The idea of that day is to raise awareness and promote privacy and data protection best practices. We want everyone to make sure that their password is hard to crack. We want them to make sure they use unique usernames. The whole world uses the internet. So it's not even just ESU in a whole. We need to think about data privacy as an individual. We don't need anyone getting our access. So every person should take data privacy seriously. Saying it hasn't happened to me yet or it won't isn't a good way to look at it. We always want to be proactive versus reactive. So if you don't put out that information about your name, your email address, your date of birth, that's when it gets really tricky. Your social security number, your date of birth, all of that. Keep it under secure parameters. Make sure that they have a good privacy policy and that they're protecting your information as much as you should be.
Personal information is a big hit for that one. Sharing even just your username and password to an app that you use on your phone for social media can be deceiving. The passwords that people use, 9 times out of 10, there's somewhat of the same password, maybe a different letter, symbol, number. And so, yeah, that personal information is very easy to achieve if you have the same password or use all the same information. We frequently talk with the information security team and a few individuals that have responsibilities to deal with the data across campus regarding latest topics or threats that we have posed against us. As we start 2021, what would you say is the most recent information security concern facing ESU faculty and staff?
I'd have to say right now it's phishing attempts. We are getting hit really hard with malicious senders trying to get our users to click into OneNote accounts, click into, I believe it's SharePoint is the other one they're using right now. It's actually hit this week 4 times, and I've had people emailing me telling me, hey, it looked legitimate and I clicked this file to open it, but I found out it's not the correct sender. It's a malicious content. What do I do? That is huge, because as soon as you click on those links, it automatically allows that hacker or person to be able to either 1, put a bug on your computer, 2, start taking all of your information right then and there, or 3, they just quietly sit back and wait to see how much information they can obtain. Paying attention immediately to who's sending it. Don't just look at the name, but look at the address. Look at, is it something you know should be coming to you? Are you familiar with the product? If you don't know what it's about, don't open it. Don't click anything suspicious. Definitely pay attention to your email more than just swiping through to see what it is.
Yeah, those emails, we get references and like examples of what they are in work all the time. It's insane. They look exactly alike. They're some of the key points that you have to focus on are some of the smallest details that could mean your entire well-being, let alone, but yeah, that stuff is crazy. Thank you for talking with us today, Jordan. Were there any parting words or any advice that you had before we go?
The only thing I can advise is don't ever share your password or any personal information with anybody, and never think that it can't happen to you. It can happen to anyone. So always pay attention to those privacy policies, even if they're boring.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us today, Jordan. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you.
We were happy to meet Jordan and hope that she feels right at home with our security team. We'll be back with the information security team soon to talk about the multi-factor authentication coming to ESU. That's all for this episode of It Only Takes a Minute. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like button and click subscribe to get all of our latest videos and projects from Hornet TV. See you next time.